It is.
You found it? Oh shoot.
What's the password?
Remember what the password was on my computer, my laptop?
Yeah.
Very simple.
You streaming?
I am now. That's why I didn't say what I was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. The very small amount of chance that people would even. I don't think they would, but who knows? Bro, I'm getting good frames too. This is
69.
awesome. All right, you're able to. It says you're joining.
Yeah, join the server. A little long, but
Might take a second. All right, now about the servers. Shoot, I probably should have kept that up.
If you don't know where to start in Top Heroes World, the Springland is a great place to start. There are low-level enemies and villages.
Today I'm going to teach you how to make an Ark Survival Ascended server for free. If you don't want to use a server provider as a solution, could join.
I don't get
the last thing we should.
to you now.
What?
I don't get teleported to you now.
No, you shouldn't. Are you in the game?
Still joining.
Dang. For me, I'm getting like 110 frames.
Big.
Maybe because it doesn't have to load anything above. Like it doesn't have to load anything above me. By the way, I might have to change the
Should talk about is basically how to configure your server, right? Because
Okay, you
if you've
probably
done everything right so far and you've port forwarded and you've got that sorted out, you might be wondering,
That's so
okay,
fun.
how do I configure the server? So let's talk a little bit about that.
I need to learn about port forwarding.
And then G space do exit. Do exit's like just one word, and that'll just force it to shut down. But okay, let's talk about port forwarding now. So more or less, I'm just gonna really quickly break this down. So port forwarding is basically the process of opening up some specific ports on your router, right? And so let's say this is the internet, all right? We'll put a giant I on it, okay? And let's say this is your router, okay? So generally, if you have internet, you probably have a router in your house. If you don't, you have a pretty unique, maybe mildly unique situation. And you really shouldn't be hosting a server in the first place if you don't have a router. You can't really do that generally. But let's say this is your router. Now, when the internet, right, which let's say has some Ark players, so you got an Ark player right here. They try and join, and let's say you got your Ark server here, right? All right, this is your Ark server. It's connected to, it's running on your PC and it's going to the router and it's saying, okay, so if firewall is permitting it, which is what we kind of allowed earlier when we first ran the server, then it's going to say, all right, so we're running on these specific ports. In the example I used in the batch file, we use 7777 and 27015, right? But then when someone tries to join, which they need to join basically using the ports that you set up, if the router does not want to let them in, it can say, nope, you're blocked. Okay, you're not coming in, right? And that's obviously a problem. So everyone has generally different routers, and you're gonna have to look up, you're gonna have to figure out what your router is, and then look up how to port forward on it, right? And then you just wanna port forward the ports 777, this should be a UDP port, right? And then also port forward 27015, for example, which I believe is TCP. And I'm not showing you how to do this on mine because I don't even know how to do it on mine at this point. Mine is I've changed routers and I don't even run servers off my own from my own place anymore. Used to do that a lot when I was younger, but not anymore. So once you figured out how to port forward and you've confirmed that it's working, from there you can basically people should be able to join your server. Right now, because I'm not port forwarded, no one can actually join my server from outside.
Okay, so I have to port forward for you to join the server.
What is that?
It's kind of a process. Yeah, it's a process. Won't lie about that. I should not have started my server until you were able to join. Oh, there's no point. There's no point in hosting a server if you can't join. I feel very stupid right now because now I'm gonna have to close in the server and people are actually three people are watching. I'm guessing one of them's you, maybe. No.
None.
No, then No shoot. Feel horrible now. I know one of them's me. You know, Corbin.
No.
Could try something. You could just join an official server.
Yeah. Did it get raided?
No, I'm probably not even rated. Alright, how about this? I'm gonna join an official server. Okay, go to official. Go to the maps and go to Forgalar, you know? Click on maps and click Forgalar. It says all maps at the top. You just change that to
Forgalar.
Forgalar. Now, there's one with one player. And we could do that one. You wanna do that one?
Yeah.
That's player 1 out of 7.
If he leaves, he's out.
What?
If he leaves, does it kick us out?
No, it's a server. It's like constantly running.
Oh, okay.
I'm joining it.
Alright.
Loading content. What the heck? How many mods? Hold on. First, let me see. It's a PvP. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna see. This is gonna take a while to download. I'm gonna do it.
What the?
Purchase required. What?
What?
The map? How much is the map? $10? Bro. This is one of the top rated maps, though. I'm watching the ad for it. Full snow biome, desert biome, lava biome, fantasy magic biome, full ocean, new magic dinos, new maze. Oh, shoot, this looks good.
Bro, 9.23 gigabytes.
It does look pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Dang it. The Bex? What is this? I don't know about that. I don't know. I'd rather just go to Steam and look at Steam if I need to buy it from there. It says it's one of the best maps, so I'll believe it. Wait. Okay, let's just say I tried to join the. Okay, I'm gonna try and join the other one with the other 5 players. Let's see if I need to do the same thing. Okay, I do, but what the flip? I'm not gonna buy a map.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to buy Forgal? What the fuck is this called? For? Okay, so it does. Okay, you have to just. I don't know, like the Tibet or whatever that was. And then purchase brings you to like a Tibex. I don't know what this is. Tibex. Or. Official plugins. Official. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm one of them sketchy boys. I'm gonna do it. I will take the risk. I'm gonna guess this is what you have to do though, because this is one of the official servers. So
All right.
okay, no, it works. Says I purchased it. Okay, so now I just have to. Okay, so now if I back out and try and join the one with the one player. Right, if I purchase or whatever, buy, I'll bring you to a website like Tibet,